What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tailgate Takes Week 4. As you know, the Bengals and the Broncos played each other, so we're going to get into that first. Then we'll talk about our normal game recaps and everything like that. If you're not subbed yet, make sure to sub to the YouTube. Follow us on TikTok and the Instagram, Twitter, or X, and Spotify for audio podcasts. And let's get right into the conversations.
Yeah, so the Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals played each other. My takeaways from this game, our defense looked really, really good against the Bengals. I'm very happy with the way the defense performed. J.K. Dobbins is officially the first running back for the Broncos since Latavius Murray in 2022 that got over 100 rushing yards in a single game. So we got that going for us as well. Bo looked also really, really good. Cortland Sutton had one hell of a touchdown catch. I loved seeing that.
He should have had more.
He should have had more, yeah.
Because if we were losing, I just needed Cortland Sutton to do good for me in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
He did okay, but
Did okay.
he could have. If he would have put up on us, I would have been like, "It is what it is. I win in fantasy, and the Bengals lose. Who cares?"
Yeah,
but whatever.
I did lose in both leagues this week.
Yeah,
actually,
I did. I lost in 2, 1-1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 0-4 in one of my leagues, and then I'm 3 and
wow.
I'm 0-4 in our league actually.
I am too.
So, and then I'm 3-1 in my other league. So that's
I
not
am also
too
0-4.
bad. But anyway, yeah, my question is, even with Joe Burrow on the field, does this really affect anything? Because the offensive line didn't look good at all.
Let me touch on that.
Yeah.
Because if I think that the blame is getting tossed everywhere. I guess if we had a better offensive line, we would be doing better. Because if you look at Mahomes, if you look at Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson in some instances, they have time. Daniel Jones, the Colts offensive line, they have time in the pocket, right?
Yep.
So if you get Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, time in the pocket, then you're good.
Yep.
I don't know if I blame the offensive line for this loss, though. He wasn't pressured. It wasn't the pressure that was the problem last night. He couldn't find targets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to just put blame on one person. The play calling wasn't good. It's not like Jamar or T were getting targets anyway to see if they could catch the ball. We couldn't run the ball, which isn't nothing new, which is also then an offensive line issue. But I don't know. The year we went to the Super Bowl, the only problem we had was offensive line. The rest of our offense was great, and that year we had Jesse Bates and DJ Reader. Our defense was stacked.
Yeah.
The offensive line has gotten better. I think it should have. We have Orlando Brown Jr., the veteran from the Vikings, Dylan Fairchild, and the rookie, who's up till this week, I don't know if it changed, had allowed 0 pressures.
Okay.
Amarius Mims, I don't know how he played, but theoretically, the line is better. I don't think I can blame it on the line entirely. So So I don't know. I don't know.
That's fair. I guess the way I saw it was like it was partially on the O-line, because if you're not giving Jake Browning more than a second, maybe 2 tops to throw the ball.
I think because Bo had way more time than he did in the pocket. We couldn't get to Bo Nix. Yeah.
And I think the defense for the Bengals has always been an issue. I think Shamar Stewart and Trey Hendrickson are pretty much alone.
And Shamar wasn't even playing.
And Shamar wasn't even playing. So it was basically just Trey Hendrickson as the edge rusher. You give up a lot of yards on defense because you're leaving wide receivers wide the fuck open. I mean, I just think going forward, their schedule is difficult too, which is kind of concerning for me.
Yeah. I thought if we could sneak a win against Minnesota, then we'd be okay. But we couldn't beat Minnesota. We couldn't beat you. We're not going to beat Detroit. We're not going to beat Green Bay.
Because the next 5 games is Detroit, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, the Jets, which you might actually win that, and then Chicago.
Unless this is still just Cincinnati's whole they can't play football until November situation, which could be happening. But then if that happens again, if we get on the same streak where we can't play football until November, I think it's a coaching issue. Because it can't be you can't just keep that same trend going. It's clearly not the player's fault.
Yeah.
It's the play calling. It's the way you're playing your game. It's who's calling the plays up in the booth. If it's Zach Taylor, if it's whoever's up top calling the plays, something changes when we start to get to the later seasons and we do, or later in the season and we do better. So something's not right now, and I don't know what that is.
What are your thoughts on Zach Taylor? Like, what's your stance with him right now?
I don't know. I've never really liked him, but I've never really disliked him. But he hasn't given me a reason to like him. Yeah. He says he's an offensive-minded head coach, and our offense isn't that great. You know, like, his accolades before this weren't incredible. He was a quarterback's coach and an offensive coordinator or something. It's not showing me anything.
I think the whole thing with Zach Taylor, he's been there since, 2019?
Yeah, since Burrow got drafted.
I think it's kind of similar to when the Broncos had Nathaniel Hackett. Like, he had zero head coaching experience. He was like an offensive coordinator for like a couple years.
And he's just not ready for the OC.
Or
exactly.
The
head coach.
So,
and he shouldn't still be there.
I think partially it's mostly the coaching. I think the coaching is horrendous.
let me be clear that it would not fix all our problems.
Yeah.
Zach Taylor being gone isn't the only reason the Bengals are doing bad.
I'm not saying that's the only reason. I think there's a lot of...
Yeah, I know you're not saying that. I'm just saying for people and for even myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fixing everything. It would help, though. Because we have 4 more years with Burrow, Chase, and Higgins. It's a 4-year extension on the contract. I don't think Zach Taylor should be there at the end of this year. Because if you're going to start to figure things out right as the people get to the end of their contracts, it's probably better to start by getting rid of the head coach. If Marvin Lewis survived as long as he did there, I don't even know how long he survived there, but it was my entire childhood up until Zach Taylor, Marvin Lewis was there. I kind of doubt Zach Taylor's going to go anywhere unless all of the players rally together and go get him out of the office.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think, like I said, if there's improvements as far as the offensive line goes, that's by far where the Cincinnati Bengals should focus in the draft from here on out.
It should be. It very much should be.
But
because I wanted to touch on that also. Our defense did give up some plays yesterday, but they didn't give up enough plays for me to be like, man, our defense was the issue. Because I would call that just a football game at the end of the day. The scores that you had, it was just good plays. It was good offensive plays. We didn't have you locked up, but we could stop the ball. That was an issue. You guys punted a decent amount of times that game,
Yeah,
too.
we punted like 2 or 3 times, I think.
It was enough times to where it's like, okay, if we go on offense and we actually scored points, we'd have a game. Yeah. I'm not mad at our defense for, 24 points isn't crazy. It's not fucking Minnesota. And even Minnesota's game wasn't that crazy because most of their points were defensive points. Their defense getting turnovers or a special teams play. It wasn't offensive. I don't know. Carson Wentz was not good in Pittsburgh.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I'm not going to... We're still on this game. So I would call that just a football game. It still needs to be work on defense, but I'm not mad at them for this Broncos game. I don't think it's not on them. It's clearly not on them. We couldn't get Zach Taylor never went for it ever on a 4th down. We were down 2 scores before you scored the other one and went up 24 or 27 or whatever it was. We were only down 2 scores. You have to go for it.
Yeah,
it's the 4th quarter. You have your timeouts. Try something different. Clearly, whatever you're doing isn't working. Switch it up.
The fact that they didn't go for it on 4th and 2 is kind of wild. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I think it's
most
the trust
of the time,
part.
though, we were in bad territory. You probably would have ended up scoring. I get it if you try it once and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Never tried it. Not at one time, and it's just baffling because you have to at some point.
I think he trusts. I mean, this is pretty obvious when I say this, but I think he trusts Joe Burrow a lot more than he trusts Browning.
Jake Browning.
Yeah.
But Browning kept us at 9-8 in the season that Burrow was injured. But then again, that was post-November Bengals when they were already doing good. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not losing my mind yet, but I feel like if this trend continues, Zach can't say after this year. He won't go in the middle of the season, but he won't say after this year.
No. I don't see it.
We just... We don't bring Joe back. I don't think you bring Joe Burrow back this season. If it keeps going bad and we don't start trending up, don't bring Burrow back this season.
Unless y'all make the playoffs, because 3 months from now he's coming back. And
no, that's what I'm saying.
If you guys make the playoffs,
we're trending
then that's
up,
perfect timing.
Sure, bring Joe back.
Yeah.
If we're not going to make the playoffs, don't let him play. Let Browning keep playing. Let Joe heal fully. Tank a little bit, honestly. Mm-hmm. Tank and get a good alignment in the draft. Maybe even trade Trey Hendrickson. His contract's ended. We can't trade him.
Yeah.
We could. We could now. We could. I heard that.
Y'all only gave him a raise on his current contract, so that's basically all he's playing for right now.
Trade him to San Francisco for another first-round pick.
Yeah.
Or a second-round pick, even. Get 2 O-linemen. Get a first-round O-lineman, a second-round O-lineman. Build it.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I think Cincinnati's future looks okay. I think if they focus on draft picks, they'll be okay. I don't think this season, obviously not. I mean, I could see them going maybe 8-9, 7-10 tops.
7-10's high for what I'm looking at right now.
What do you think?
I don't know. I have to. All of this is being judged on if we get better, and I'm not talking marginally and we win close games. I'm just talking that late season Cincinnati.
That's fair.
For some reason that we always like.
Y'all's next game is against Green Bay, who is just coming off.
No, it's Detroit. It's Detroit. Detroit first, then Green Bay.
Is it Detroit first and then Green Bay?
Detroit week 5, Green Bay week 6.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, Detroit and then Green Bay. Green Bay is coming off of a tie. My question...
but we're not as good as Dallas. Well, maybe. I
don't like the fact that it ends after OT. Having a game end in a tie...
Yeah, in a tie is stupid, yeah.
...is ridiculous.
New topic. The tie. Actually, on the topic of it, this is my game of the week. I don't know if it's yours also.
Okay.
Is it your game of the week?
The Packers and Cowboys is your game of the week?
Yeah.
My game of the week was Philly and Tampa Bay.
That's fair. I didn't want to glaze Baker anymore this week.
Yeah.
Packers and Dallas was somebody in Dallas's stadium definitely got fired. Whoever's running that play clock got fired.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That should have ended. It should have ended. Green Bay's stupid.
Yeah, Green Bay's
that
ridiculous.
Was ridiculous. I was like, they're not snapping the ball. They're going to spike the ball. No,
if you would have told me like 2 weeks ago before they played Cleveland, I would have said they're the best team in the NFC, and now I completely regret what I said.
I don't know if it's early enough to call them not the best team in the NFC. The Lions start looking more in form now. I need to see when they play each other later in the season again.
Yeah.
Green Bay did lose Jalen Reed, so that's a key offensive player. Yes, they did.
That's huge.
Yeah. But Josh Jacobs is still popping off.
True.
Jordan Love is not throwing picks, which is an improvement from last year. Matthew Golden's coming into his own. True. And their defense is good.
Yeah, their defense is solid. Like I said, the Micah effect is real.
It's real. It's
the Micah effect is real.
And Dallas is just prepared for Micah, I think, and that's why he got 1 sack. But yeah. So I have to see Green Bay play Detroit later in the season and see how this is going. I don't entirely think that they're falling off. Dallas just has their ways of keeping games close sometimes, or other times looking like the Cleveland
Browns. And of course, with CD Lamb out with injury, that doesn't really help at all.
I wonder how that game would have gone with CD, because George Pickens got most of those targets.
As long as CD can catch the ball, because we saw what he did the first week.
That's true.
I mean, if he remains inconsistent with catching passes, I don't think he's reliable.
Yeah.
I think he's a good fantasy wide receiver. I'll give him that. But
yeah.
I don't think... I'm not saying he's not trustworthy, which he is. He's the best wide receiver on that lineup. But, if he continuously misses catches and is basically Marvin Harrison Jr. 2.0...
Hey, that's intense.
Let's be honest, bro. He's a bust. Let's be honest.
Oh, Marvin Harrison? Yeah.
Marvin Harrison.
I'm saying CD being compared to him.
Okay.
That's a stretch.
Okay, fair.
Maybe week 1 CD specifically.
Week 1 CD, yeah.
But otherwise, no, Marvin Harrison, jeez.
Yeah, I don't even know with him, bro. I mean, he got the one touchdown and then broke down crying in the end zone because he was so relieved.
He's just.
I'm like, I get that, but like,
he's bobbling catches, and like I get that you have pressure on you, but at the same time, like there's.
I don't know.
How do you put it? You need to deliver even though the pressure is on you, and you don't have to over deliver. You just have to do the bare minimum, which you're not doing.
Well, you also have to run your routes properly. He stopped in the middle of a route, and that's what caused
I did.
Yeah.
What was
yeah.
Kyler threw as an anticipation, and Marvin Harrison just kicked the brakes
I think, in a way, Marvin Harrison lost his confidence so much to the point
where
it looked
100%.
Like he lost it so much to the point where it looked like physically he wasn't even like trying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not going to say he's the worst wide receiver in the NFL. By any means. No. There's still hope there. It's only his second year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, give him time, maybe. I mean, Kyler Murray is kind of short, so I'm surprised he can even see Marvin Harrison down the field.
I don't think Kyler Murray's... I don't know. I think Kyler Murray's how do you say it, a system quarterback?
A system quarterback, yeah,
where,
for sure.
Where it's like, yeah, if you put him in a good system, then he's fine, but he's not the playmaker of the team.
No. Moving on to disappointment of the week. What's yours? Are we okay? Cincinnati?
Probably.
Cincinnati? Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. We already talked about the Bengals. You could also put the Titans up there. The Titans don't look good whatsoever.
Yeah, because losing 0 to the Texans is kind of crazy when the Texans weren't doing good either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cincinnati. I don't think anybody else disappointed me as much as they do, but they disappoint me every year, so,
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Yeah, I think it's a tie between the Bengals and the Titans. However, I think, and this is no offense to the Cincinnati fan base.
It's fine.
But I think the Bengals might be worse than the Titans.
Whoa! You're pushing.
I'm not,
boundaries.
dude.
You're pushing boundaries.
I'm not. Like I said, I think both offenses
worse than the Titans.
Both offenses.
No way.
Don't really have a lot
No way.
to rely on. I mean, the Bengals have Jamar Chase on offense and Chase Brown,
but they can't get the ball. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't know. Both of the teams
have
dog
similar
shit.
issues with offensive lines, but the Titans are.
The Titans literally have nothing.
Yeah.
The Titans literally have nothing. Maybe
Legarius if you're saying
Sneed.
We're worse than the Titans, that means we're almost on Saints level. I'm not taking that. We're bad. We're not that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not comparing you to the Saints, dude. The Saints is a whole nother level of terrible.
The Saints and the Titans are
the Saints
there.
and the Titans are pretty much
They're
on the same
par.
level.
I
completely take that back. Yeah, the Bengals are not that bad. I even forgot about the Saints. So
who are we on par with? I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
My surprise of the week.
The Giants.
My surprise of the week is a question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Packers going downhill?
No.
Because the Packers did not look that great. I mean, they looked great. But like, to have a tie with the Cowboys is not really something to be proud of.
No. But they did keep it at a tie.
They did.
To lose to the Cowboys straight out is a whole other story. I might start talking, maybe they're going. But this is one of those just crazy. This might be a shitty comparison, but like when we played the Ravens last year, and it was just fire for fire, just 40 points. It was 42 points, and it was 49 points in another game. That's what that looked like to me. Like they were both playing really good football. So I don't think Green Bay's on a decline. Their defense is still good. The only key player they're missing on offense is Jalen Reed. I think they're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have put the Ravens there too because the Ravens look terrible.
Oh my God.
I could have also put the Ravens
What happened to Baltimore?
God, injuries, dude. Injuries.
I don't even think injuries is their problem, though.
They had 6 or 7 people on their defense alone hurt.
That's true, but the offense should make up for it, in my head.
Yeah. Derrick Henry didn't have a good game, though. Derrick Henry didn't really have that good of a game, though.
No, neither did Lamar.
Lamar looked terrible.
And now he's hurt.
Yeah.
But
so I don't know. I don't think we get concerned yet, but like the fact that they're 1-3 in the first 4 weeks is kind of concerning.
we were on surprise. I completely forgot what was happening. Yours was the question.
Yeah, surprise was the Green Bay Packers going downhill.
Yeah.
We already.
Yeah, mine is definitely the Giants.
The Giants, fair. I was actually gonna put the Giants too. Jackson Dart looks really, really good.
I didn't think that the Chargers would lose their undefeated streak to the New York Giants.
Yeah, that's insane.
Malik Neighbors list. Well, Malik was there for most of the game, but
Malik was there for like the first half and then got hurt.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's definitely an issue for New York, but you also have Wandale Robinson, who's insanely reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Dart looks like, honestly, he could be the next Lamar. I think he's a really good runner. He can run the ball.
Uh-huh.
I think if he's developed really well, his accuracy is already crazy. I think Russell
He's
Wilson
crazy
may
enough to head down run at people.
Yeah. I mean, I think Russell Wilson definitely lost a job for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll retire after this year, which it would make sense if he did because
he said he didn't want to, but you got to hang it up,
dude. You have to literally find
tarnish your career more.
You have to literally find a team that has an injured quarterback.
And you're still not QB1. You're just a backup.
Yeah. So
you become Joe Flacco essentially.
Pretty much. And that's another QB situation that we need to talk about because Joe Flacco is no longer the starter for the Browns.
Did he get hurt?
Dylan Gabriel's the starter from what I
Flacco
saw.
got hurt?
Flacco got hurt, I think.
Oh.
So Gabriel's
Shedeur
in.
Sanders masterclass incoming.
Dylan Gabriel's the starter, though, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Cleveland.
I give Dylan Gabriel... Who do they play next week?
Or
this week?
Let me see if I can find it.
Because if Dylan Gabriel throws more than 2 interceptions, Shedor's going to go in.
The Browns play Minnesota and London on Sunday.
If Dylan Gabriel throws 2 picks, Shedeur Sanders is going in.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Well, wait, is that... I wonder if that's even true. Let me look this up real quick.
God, the Browns haven't had a solid QB since forever.
Yeah, Browns expected to start Dylan Gabriel at QB, bench Joe Flacco after 1-3 start. Okay. Yeah, so it was true. I wasn't tripping. All right.
Okay. Yeah, well...
Cool. Yeah. Moving on to... What did we not cover yet? We did disappointment, game of the week, surprise.
Offensive and defensive players.
Offensive player of the week. Mine is Ashton Genty.
Jackson
3
Dart.
rushing touchdowns.
No, I'm lying. It's Egbuka.
Egbuka, yeah. I mean, I don't blame you on that one.
He's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Egbuka is easily winning Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Winning Offensive Rookie of the Year.
100%. Egbuka is so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashton Genty, I mean, 3 touchdowns.
Back with the Michael Myers stance.
Over 100 yards rushing. Back with the Michael Myers stance. He looks absolutely terrifying.
He's the reason I lost 2 of my fantasy leagues.
That's completely fair. I didn't expect him to play that well, to be honest. I didn't even expect him to play that well. My defensive player of the week, I guess it's a defense. It's a defense of the week. It's not a specific player. It's a defense of the week, but I'm going with the Eagles defense. The Eagles defense looked amazing.
The Patriots defense.
That's fair.
Belt to ass against Carolina.
Yeah. That's also against the Panthers, though. Can we trust them against an actual good team?
I don't know.
I mean,
they beat the Falcons.
That's fair.
The Falcons a good team?
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, the Falcons
I don't know who's a good team and who's not a good team anymore.
The Falcons definitely don't look good, but they don't look god awful either. So they're kind of like
an in between.
Kind of like an in between team. I'm like, I don't know if they'll make the playoffs, but I don't know if they'll miss the playoffs.
They'll probably miss it.
I don't know if
the NFC is too close for the Panthers.
I also don't
the Falcons.
I also don't know if I trust Michael Penix Jr. yet that well.
His offensive line isn't helping him. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Yeah. So, Yeah, we did offensive and defensive. So
and game of the week we already.
Game of the week we already covered. Disappointment we already covered. Surprise we already covered.
Any miscellaneous topics on games or anything?
I kind of want to talk about the Titans a little bit. We did kind of cover the Titans a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But this, according to this article, was their first shutout game. First shutout in a game since October 2019.
Damn.
So they didn't score a single point against the Texans. The Texans don't even look that great, to be honest with you. No,
they really don't.
The
Texans have a good defense.
The Texans do have a good defense. I think if Stroud steps it up a little bit, Nico Collins gets the ball more, and Nick Chubb also can run, I think they'll be fine.
Nah, Nick Chubb's not running no more. It's the rookie. I forget his name.
Oh, it is the rookie. Yeah, what is his?
Or is he rookie? Whoever his name, whatever their other running back is, he's taking over now. Chubb's not going to be a running back anymore.
Woody Marks.
Woody Marks is taking over.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of concerned about the Titans. I mean, the Titans were ass last year too, so I'm not really surprised. I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm also still concerned because I don't know.
Do they get a high pick again?
I think they will. Yeah, they'll probably tank for the draft again. To be honest, I mean, they'll be top 10 in the next year's draft for sure if they keep going at the rate they're going. I think the Saints might get the number 1 pick. To be honest, so far.
No, somehow I don't see that. The Saints won a game?
No, the Saints are 0-4.
Saints, Titans, the Jets.
The Jets, yep.
Is that it? Is that it now?
I think, yeah. That might be
Cleveland beat Baltimore. Miami won. The Texans won. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so those are the only winless teams.
Yeah.
So far.
And the last two undefeated teams are the Bills and the Eagles.
The Bills and the Eagles. The Bills is an interesting one because I think
they have the 1 seed.
Yeah, they definitely have the 1 seed. But my question with the Bills is this the last year for Josh Allen to prove himself? Especially with the lineup that he's surrounded with, because this is the best lineup he's ever been a part of.
I don't think it's I don't think it's the best lineup he's ever been around. It might be his last year to prove himself. Yeah, if people's contracts start going up and stuff, and that team starts going down, yeah, probably.
Because he's
prove
already
himself
30.
Isn't the word. They got to get there. They got to get to the bowl this year at the very least.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, for sure.
Because it's the same argument with the Ravens. The Ravens haven't even made it to an AFC Championship in how long?
Since 2014, I think, because they beat the Broncos in the AFC Championship one year.
It's been a while since Baltimore's been there, and Lamar has essentially a better team.
Yeah.
I would say the Ravens, this is their last year to prove themselves.
I would agree with that.
I don't know if this is the Bills last year, but I think they have a better chance this year. Casey doesn't look great. So
yeah, Casey definitely looks, I don't want to say significantly worse than last year, but they're definitely not as good.
LA has that opportunity also, but I can give LA one more year, and then if they're still if they don't make it this year, I think LA would make it next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, let's see. I want to cover one last thing: the Commanders' defense.
Oh, I have no idea. Tell me.
Let's see. Yeah, was this just a bad game by the defense, or a reason to be concerned? With the offense banged up, the Commanders needed their defense to play well. Instead, the Falcons gained 15 or more yards on 10 plays and had a season-high 440 yards overall.
Bijan ran all over them.
So, yeah, Bijan made the Commanders' defense look like absolute shit. Even with the whole, Jaden Daniels is still out, I'm pretty sure.
And so is Terry McLaurin. So that's very obvious why they're losing games. To be honest, keeping it where they are with the backup QB and not their starting wide receiver is pretty good.
I'm honestly shocked how long Marcus Mariota has been in the league.
He was my GOAT, bro. No, not my GOAT. My mom's an Oregon fan, so I knew of him coming in.
He was my college GOAT in Oregon.
What happened to him on Tennessee? They got rid of him for who? Tannehill. He got benched for he got injured, and then Tannehill went in, and then they just continued with Tannehill, and then they went. That's a crazy. Maybe I know where the Titans are. I was talking to my coworker about this. We'll hit this, and then this will be the final thing.
Okay.
The downfall of the Titans, because as you're saying, like they look really bad. I don't know what happened to them. You had Mariota, who I think was a prospect. Honestly, I think if Mariota kept playing, he would have still been like trending like pretty good.
Oh yeah.
You benched him for Tannehill. You kept Tannehill for like 3 or 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went to Will Levis.
The Mayo Man. You went to the Mayo Man.
That's such a shitty transition. And then you dropped Derrick Henry. You dropped A.J. Brown. Like, where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I think the most shocking out of all those was Derrick Henry. I did not see Derrick Henry.
How do you, he's the best running... Well, Saquon maybe now, but like he was the best running back in the league, and you let him go? You didn't extend him?
I think the Titans just making shitty decisions is
like you
inevitable.
went and got a new head coach and dropped Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Their decision making is kind of crazy in their front office because it's inevitable. Like,
but maybe it was a money thing. You never know.
It probably was. But like, if I'm the front office in Tennessee, I'm doing everything I fucking can to keep Derrick Henry.
Because if you...
And A.J. Brown.
That's what I was about to say. If you invest in an offensive line, I think you just put Mariota back in and don't go bank on Will Levis. Because Will Levis was a gamble. Will Levis isn't like he's going to be a first-round pick, we know it for sure type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. You keep A.J. Brown. You keep Derrick Henry. You have a wide receiver 1. You have a running back 1. 2 of the best in the league. Get them a semi-decent quarterback and then build that line.
Yep. And you went from all that to Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard.
And Tyler Boyd.
I
don't even know if he's still really...
I'm like... Calvin Ridley, I mean, he's decent. Don't get me wrong. Calvin Ridley's good. He's a good wide receiver. Tony Pollard sucks. Tyler Boyd, not that good anymore.
No, not anymore. After Cincinnati,
he went downhill. Like, it's... I don't know.
Shows you what a good quarterback can do for a team, huh?
Yeah.
Would be nice
that's crazy.
If we had a... Anyway.
I mean, Russell Wilson is kind of up for grabs here soon.
Fuck you. I don't want Russell Wilson. I saw what he did for you guys. You think I want that? Give me Jameis. Give me Jameis.
Honestly,
Russ.
dude, I was thinking the exact same thing. I think Jameis would fit in so well with Cincy.
He doesn't have any time, though. It'd be just Cleveland all over again.
That's fair, but like...
At least he'd have receivers.
Just his energy alone.
True.
I think his energy alone...
Jake Browning looked like he gave up.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would trust Jameis more than I would Jake Browning.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, we'll see where it goes.
Bring Andy
from here.
Dalton back. Absolute
Bring Andy Dalton back is wild.
Absolute cinema.
That's crazy. He's what, the 3rd string for the Panthers now? Or backup for the Panthers? I think he's the backup. Backup for the Panthers.
Bring him back.
Yeah. But yeah, shit, man. There's a lot going around in the league. I think we covered
so many injuries too.
That Tyreek Hill injury.
That
Tyreek Hill injury killed me, bro.
I hate everybody in media. He has an apparent knee dislocation.
Yeah. His leg was at a 90-degree angle. In the wrong way.
Apparent dislocation. We're waiting for the MRI to confirm it.
Yeah, it was very obvious.
Are we for real?
Can we talk about the fact that he was ecstatic?
Very happy?
Yeah. Like cheering.
That's concerning.
That's very concerning.
I don't know for what reason. Because he still has a contract with Miami.
My thing is, I could not think of any other reason besides the fact that he hates playing with Tua and he hates Miami as a whole. That's the only reason that I can think of.
There has to be some sort of injury clause in his contract.
I mean, I don't know what other reason there would be if you're injured as hell
happy.
And you're happy going off the field. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I've never seen that before. Neither
have I.
He was way too happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, does Tyreek Hill get traded after this year?
Probably.
Could we probably see that coming? Could he get fined for that? I don't even know if you can get fined for that.
I think that if McDaniels isn't staying, Tyreek's also not staying. They'll think that it's just not worth it to keep paying him. And hey, let's try and get some draft picks and trade.
Yeah. I honestly can't wait for McDaniel to leave Miami. Like
I can't wait for my coach to leave either. Thanks for asking.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm sorry. I keep making some bets Cincinnati.
But no, I mean, Miami's what 1-3, right?
Mm-hmm.
1-3. I don't think it's over for them yet. Same with the Bengals. I don't think it's over for them yet.
But neither one of us are making the playoffs.
They can still. The Bengals have a better shot at making the playoffs
than the Miami does. Yes. But we won't.
That's fair.
I don't think. And that's not negative thinking. I can't see it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. More.
I said, hey, listen. I said if Jake Browning can keep us at 50, we're at 50 right now, or 0.5 or whatever.
500.
500. We're at 500 right now.
Yeah. So you guys are even. Like I said, as long as you guys can get past this rough schedule coming up, I mean, I'd be shocked.
This is a personal thing for the viewers. You might not know this. My best friend is a Packers fan, so if we lose to the Lions and then beat the Packers, I will be ecstatic. Not only because we're still at 500, but just so I can tell Chris to fuck off.
That's fair. That's totally fair. I get it. But, I guess we'll find out more in week 5. I think we covered most of what we needed to talk about. Actually, let me do one more thing, and then we can call it here. The Chiefs. I think, when is Rashee Rice supposed to come back?
Oh my God. Yeah, hold on. Because I said that I don't think the Chiefs will make it, but then Xavier Worthy came back, and they looked like a whole different team.
Yeah.
So if you get Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice back on that team, now we have a problem.
Yeah, now
the
we have
Kansas
an
City
issue.
Chiefs are firing again.
Yeah. I think with Rashee Rice coming back, it's definitely going to be it's going to be a different story.
I still think the Chargers win that division.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But
this Chargers team,
KC being the 5th seed and then hurting the first seed's feelings.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Could you imagine if by some in the unluckiest way possible, the Bills make it first seed, they skip a week. KC gets the spot, wins the game and goes to play Buffalo because they're the lowest seed, and then stop.
That's going to be crazy.
I don't want that for Buffalo.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if we're talking long-term goals, literally, if the Chiefs aren't in the Super Bowl this year, I'm happy with whatever happens.
Same. I'm so sick of it. I didn't want to see Chiefs-Eagles last year.
I would rather see the Eagles win. I don't care. I'd rather see the Eagles go back-to-back.
I'd rather see the Eagles win. I don't want a Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. I want a Super Bowl void of them.
Yeah.
I would love, I think the People's Super Bowl would be Bills-Lions.
Bills-Lions or Lions-Chargers.
Yeah, no, Lions-Chargers would be insane.
Lions-Chargers
would go crazy. Because
either
Herbert's getting a ring, or Goff's getting, Goff and Dan Campbell and all them are getting a ring, or Herbert's finally proving himself to people that have been, shitting on Justin Herbert for not being a quarterback.
I mean, I still do want Buffalo in the Super Bowl, don't get me wrong. I
do too.
Lions-Chargers, or of course bias me, even by some miracle, it's Lions-Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Listen, dude, if you guys can play good in the playoffs, I don't see why you couldn't make a bowl.
Yeah, no. I think
you'll probably make the playoffs. So the AFC's not looking great right now.
No.
So if you can beat the teams when you get there, probably defensively, if Dre comes back and Dre is that much of an impact for you guys.
Yeah. Then, I'm gonna see who we play next. What's our schedule look like coming up?
I also would love to see Tampa in the Super Bowl. I know they just won one not too long ago with Brady, but just for my heart, I want Baker to win a Super Bowl. So put Baker, get him there.
So next 5 games for Denver: Eagles, gross. I'm not looking forward to that.
Their offense didn't look good though. So if you can stop them defensively, you're fine.
When you're going against the Super Bowl champions in a regular season game, that's fucking terrifying.
Their defense is the only thing that's scary there though.
That's fair. I mean, their offense
doesn't
look good as their defense for sure. But I don't see us winning that, especially in Philly.
No, probably not.
Jets, we win. Giants at home, maybe.
No, you should win that.
We should win that.
I know. I know that they lost to the Chargers lost to them, but I think it was just kind of like a fluke of the moment. So I think you guys beat the Giants.
Yeah. I mean, Jackson Dart looks pretty fucking good, but
He does.
Cowboys
I
at
still think
home.
you win that game.
Cowboys at home, we should win that. So our next 5 games aren't
No, the Cowboys have
terrible.
The Cowboys at your home or at Dallas?
At Denver.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cowboys have
So-
superpowers in their fucking stadium for some reason.
Yeah, so yeah, Cowboys in Denver, we should win that, and
Mhm.
then Texas in Houston, or Texans
That's easy.
in Houston,
That's
we should
easy.
win that. So the next 5 games, we should be able to go 4-1. I see us losing to Philly.
That's fair.
If not 3-2, if by some way we lose to Dallas, but I don't even see that happening. But yeah, I think that was all I pretty much wanted to cover for this episode. If you guys want to see more content on the TikTok, let us know in the comments. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, and all the above. We're on every single platform possible, on Spotify as well, with our podcast. So go follow our Spotify as well. We will see you guys in the next video.